morning, everyone, and welcome to the webinar. I am your moderator, George Zarepsky, and we have with us Mark and Candace Perea. Hey, guys.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
So today we're starting off a little bit late. Apologies for that. We had some new technology we were trying out, and it didn't work out so well. But maybe next time. And we're hoping to get a much cleaner experience for you guys, a lot more colorful or less colorful. I look a little bit orange, don't I, guys?
A little bit. That tan you're working on.
I guess here in Alaska, so we'll work that out. Today, guys, we don't have a lot to give. We want to talk a little bit about some minor UI updates that we've made, and also discuss some way forward information. So, without further ado, I'm going to hand the mic over to Candace. Candace.
Hello. Not a lot of updates today, just for our Aerēz community. I wanted to let you guys know one of the recent changes in the app UI. So it's a kind of a basic one. We had under our settings, we had a account page. Just wanted to inform you, the account page has been changed to profile, and we moved the button for that up to the top. And so it's easy access. You can jump in there. Again, a reminder that the new profile page is where you can change your password, update your information, email address, and that sort of thing. So that's the only change I have on that. And
Let me jump in here real quick because I'm actually showing it right now, Candace. And just to piggyback on what you're saying, we can update your phone number and email in here. And this is important for when you get notifications. If you do opt in for notifications for when new devices are added to your network or you have bandwidth changes, this is how you'll get notified. So that's why you'll definitely want to go to this profile area and make sure that that information is accurate.
right. So the other thing I wanted to let our Aerēz community and friends of Aerēz know is that we have a giveaway going on. We launched a giveaway. It's a free Aerēz and a $50 Amazon gift card. It's super easy to enter. Just sign up on our blog or on our Facebook page. I think we have a two-field input there, and you just sign up. You'll be entered to win. And the giveaway was inspired by our sneaky kid. So if you have a fun story about your sneaky kid, please share it in the comments of our blog article or on our Facebook page. And since it was actually Mark who busted our sneaky kid, I will let him tell the story that inspired the giveaway.
Oh, I get to tell my sneaky kid story. Awesome. So, a couple years ago, Aerēz got started when my son Alexander, 8-year-old, started playing online video games in the middle of the night. They totally busted him at 3 a.m. on a school night. And that's what got us started thinking that, hey, we need to get whole home parental controls that gives parents better control over their whole home network. And recently, with many changes we've made to Aerēz over the years now, I happen to notice, because I've got notifications turned on in the app that tell me when my internet connection speed changes. And for the last couple days, I was having connection speed slow down from 5 p.m. till 11 p.m. And Aerēz was telling me that, and I called up the ISP to find out why, and we did some troubleshooting. During the troubleshooting, I noticed that there's usage going on my network, and it looked like a video stream was going on. So, Candace must be watching a show without me, I presumed. And I went to talk to her about it. She goes, no, I'm just writing an article. There's no video going on. So as I used Aerēz, I started to dig in. I go, which device is it that's doing the streaming? And it turns out that it's one of the kids' iPods that wasn't on bedtime mode. We're constantly testing out our own stuff. So at this point, that particular device wasn't assigned to a user because we deleted the user. Anyway, that device was not controlled, but it was using bandwidth and watching videos. And so I decided to find out which sneaky kid it would be. First, I checked on all the kids, and they all appeared to be asleep. So then I went in to find my iPhone, and I told it to send the really annoying, super loud alarm to the iPod in question. And lo and behold, I find a kid coming up the stairs, looking just pretending to be really tired. Dad, I don't know what's going on. This phone's going off. And I asked him, so what were you doing? And he gets the sheepish look, and you can see he's clearly struggling with whether he should come clean or play the farce that he was just asleep, and this phone just started going off out of the blue. Anyway, we busted our sneaky kid again, trying to do stuff in the middle of the night. He found that one device that wasn't controlled, and there's my sneaky kid story.
Mark, that's really funny. It's amazing to me. We're at this new stage in human history where these things are now an issue. Never before an issue. I remember as a kid, I used to sneak TV and try to watch TV late at night, and it was a lot more intensive. You had to make sure the volume was just the right level. Sometimes just the sound of a CRT turning on and those capacitors charging or discharging was enough to wake up the parents and notify. Now it's just it's the phones, it's the tablets, it's amazing, and we definitely need a balance, something to balance the playing field so that we know we have those signals and those flags to let us know those things are going on. That's pretty hilarious. So your pain is everybody else's gain. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the webpage here, the blog, which is a great time to transition. We've got some updates here for our webpage. If you've not been in a while, please come check us out. We've made some changes to our community page. One being here in the top left, you'll see we identify it as the community page, a lot cleaner now. Never mind that white Aerēz overlay that you see on the video. That's just for our broadcast. And then we also made some updates to our primary website as well. And we just kind of cleaned everything up and put everything on one page so that it's easy to access if you want to show it off to your friends and family. But back to the community page, like Candace was saying, we have our blog section. And here is that post, the Sneaky Kid giveaway launch. Go ahead and take a read. It's pretty much what Mark just said. But here's the link right up front. Sign up for the newsletter. That will take you to the sign up link on Facebook. And just put in your email, first name, last name. The newsletter we're not going to spam you and plug you with a bunch of useless things you don't want to know. Anything that we put out there is going to be related to Aerēz, or it's going to be something informative for how you can help protect your home network, how you can help protect your kids, things you can do with your Internet of Things devices, that type of thing. So we definitely want to make it valuable information, and we'll never give the information to anyone else. So go on out there and check that out. Please give us your feedback. And speaking of feedback, if you guys have any questions right now, please feel free to drop those in the comment areas, and we will answer those at the end of this broadcast. And if you're watching the recorded version, go ahead and drop a comment anyway, and we will answer those questions as soon as we see them. All right, so great story, Mark. Thanks for sharing that. Do you guys have any other comments or input that you want to give out today?
No, I'm just going to check our Facebook feed, see if there's any questions. And yeah, I don't see anything out there. So I think we're good.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you for taking the time to come out and check us out. And if you do have questions and you're looking for more of an instant reply, please don't forget our chat bubble that's at the bottom right of our website, aerez.net. You can see that down here in the bottom right corner. And also for our app, you will notice that there is now a persistent chat bubble at the top right of every page so that you can contact us instantly without having to dig through menus. So all of this is part of our attempts to make it as seamless and efficient as possible for you guys to give us feedback, because we crave the feedback to make the product better. So again, thanks Mark and Candace for taking the time to talk with us, and hopefully next week we'll see everybody on Wednesday Webinar Wednesday at 12:30 Central, and I'll be a little less orange.
Thanks, George.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.